What up, y'all? How's it going? Welcome to the first game of NKFL this season. That's right, I'm going to be playing against Xoque, and I have a brand new lineup. I only kept 2 decks, I think, from my previous lineup, so I don't even know what to ban. We're going to get right into it. What's up, Stalker? Thanks so much for the resub. 11 months. One more month and I'll be a year older in my streak. Oh my goodness. That is nuts. Okay, let's jump into this. Let's see. Let's make sure we jump to the right place here. There we go. And then we gotta... Okay, so we gotta ban some decks. So, what are we gonna ban? Is the question. So they have Eternal Razzle Dazzle Worm, a Worlds Collide 87 SAS. This has 3 memory chips, double Eddy, double hologramophone to protect those eddies, rooted on auxiliary to protect it, triple exhume with Infernus and EE on the fringes, so they can set up a huge steel play with all that archiving into EE. And lots of creature control with Asarian. Okay, they have Guru F Zarwheelie, 94 SAS Worlds Collide, double Infernus, triple exhume, double Eddy, neutron shark, triple too much to protect. That one is probably at the top of my list, but let's check out the rest of these. Hot Scratch, the Beekeeper of the Stacks. More exhumes, triple exhume, double Infernus, double Eddy, Tribute, Odoak, Cutthroat Research. Does not look fun to play either. 18 printed Ember. They have Protois of the Bookbinder's Tower. Also Worlds Collide. Triple Tau Tau. EE on the fringes. Double Kirby. Double Information Officer Gray. This has 23 creatures. It only has 5 creature control, but 30 speed. So they can just get through their deck like crazy, put tons of creatures on the board. They have Data Forge, they have Obsidian Forge. So this one's actually pretty scary. It might be second scary, I don't know. And then they have 2 decks with triple control the weaks. They have Ricardo, which also has Life Orb, Poltergeist, Mother, Double Relentless Whispers, Miasma. And then they have Odin, Il Aggressivo, which, along with the 3 Control the Weak, has Poltergeist, Double Dust Imp, Key to Dis, Interdimensional Graph, Time Traveler, Dasania, Double Miasma. So that's really nasty as well. And then what am I running this season? Hey, Ambermedes, how's it going? So this is a new deck that hasn't been in NKFL yet, and it's not very fast. It's CS Russell, Forgeron de la Amati. It's a mass mutation. It's got double Fandangle, Mimicry, double Lost in the Woods, Resurgence to go with those double Fandangle. The Shadows is actually kind of weak. It does have Booby Trap, Lights Out, Look Over There, and Double Mug. I could have used some better creatures. The Double Mug go good with a Double Opportunist. And then the Dis is pretty fire. Infernus, Drekker, Cinder, Snoret, Technofiend, Troubadour with a Obsidian Forge and double Grim Reminder. So you could kill all your creatures, get them all back with Grim Reminder. But it is kind of slow, so I'm not sure how it's going to go. We have Research Tower Child coming back. We have Chair coming back. We have Empress Yelonia, the Rapid Baron. This I featured in one other season 2 seasons ago. It's coming back. Then we have 2 new decks. We have Hydropod, Alms Ilbird Minstrel. So Hydropod is a 77 SAS mass mutation. It's got 18 Ember Pips, double red penny, autoencoder, fertility chant, And then we have a 68 SAS AOA Van X the Pythonic. We have a big board Brobnar with Grunt Buggy. We have triple Cole the Weak. We have double Bren the Fanatic with Life for Life and double Miasma. And we have Rig Lottery and 17 Ember Pips. So that's my lineup. I have no idea how it's going to go. I might lose a lot this season, actually, but I'm okay with that. It's a test. It's a test. We'll test out some of these decks. 4 decks that weren't in last season. Yeah, I think. I mean, I think some of them are actually worse than the decks last season, but I can at least test them out, see how it goes, and if I lose a lot, I lose a lot. So let's ban Guru, because that one's really nasty all over the board. Okay, just letting them know that I made my first ban. They banned Researcher Tower Child, which is a good band because that deck's awesome. Let's see. What do I want to save here? I think I saved Chair or Empress, and I'm not sure which. They do have a lot of good artifact control, and Chair does like artifacts. They're gonna be able to control me with lots of Infernus. Chair is a lot better versus Infernus and Empress, I would say. Like, no matter what, they have... Actually, this one doesn't have... This one is going to be huge on the board. So actually, Elonia goes better into that. This one is an Infernus and recurrent multiple times. But this can steal a lot with EE. This one, double Infernus, triple Exhume. And then they have the Coda. So maybe they don't have as much Infernus as I was thought. So I'm going to actually save Elonia here? Is that what I do? I don't know. Chair is so fun, though. I think we save Elonia, though. They save Hot Scratch. Okay, so Hot Scratch is double Infernus, triple Exhume. Okay. Well, in that case, I think I ban... Oh, actually, I don't know what I ban. So this one is huge on the board. This one can just archive like crazy, steal a whole bunch, and recur Infernus. I think I get rid of this one. Or do I get rid of the Coda control? Hey, Fudgenator, what's up? Nice to see you. When did he get Razzle Dazzle? I don't know, actually. I don't know. Yeah, honestly, I don't mind if I lose and I go back down to silver, actually. I'd be fine with that. Although silver is pretty much just as tough as gold nowadays, so. But I'll test some decks, and then we'll have fun with Winds of Exchange next season. Oh, ha, ha. Odin's got the Dasania, so let's get rid of Odin. Let's get rid of Odin. That deck belonged to an ex-teammate, and he pretty much removed himself and his decks from the face of the game. Whew. Okay, so they're still banning my second deck. This is gonna be interesting. He's got such a tough lineup. Like, I might be lucky to get one here. But I don't know. I just don't know. Because all like 3 of these decks are totally new to NKFL, and one I've only played in one other season. Like, I have no idea how some of these matchups are going to go. They banned Chair. Come on. They don't like fun? Okay, we're starting with Van X. We're just doing it. We're just doing it. Yeah. We're going with the 68 sass. That's the way to start a season. 68 sass. Go sail. Let's see. What's the opposite of go big or go home? Go low and go home? We'll go low sass and we'll go home. Yeah. Okay, what are they going to be playing? NKFL, first match of the season. We're back in it, back in the NKFL. That's right. Woohoo.
This is Keyforge.
Yeah. NKFL is always fun. We'll see after a few games if I decide maybe I don't like my lineup. Then it may not be as fun, but we'll see. I'll get to know these decks better. I thought Clint was doing a little bit more recently. They're going to start with Hot Scratch. Okay, the one that they saved. Triple Exhume, double Infernus. The Infernus is actually kind of Rec Van X. Right, Axiom and 3 Fates hit me pretty hard. Caller. I don't have anything. Maybe Bren they can Caller. That's actually a pretty good one, so I got to watch out about that. Do they have Bounce? No Bounce. Okay. Let's do it. Alrighty. Okay, we want to start Big Brobnar. Here we have 3 creatures. I'm not sure if that's big enough. They do have artifact control here, so they can just blow up my... They only have 12 creatures, but the triple exhumes, and they're not finished with you. But they can blow up my Grunt Buggy once they get it out. Maybe it'd be better if I get my Screech Bomb out first, and they'll tempted to get that. I also have Rig Lottery. That might actually be good in this matchup. Discard a bunch of their good stuff because they don't have shadows as well. I'm not sure if 3 creatures is good enough here for Brobnar. We have some creature control here. But we kind of want the Gungoozle a little bit later. Although, maybe it's good disruption early too. 4-2-1, huh? I think we could keep it and we go Brobnar twice. Go Brobnar. Now, do we start with Bingo Bang Bang or do we start with Groggins? I feel like starting with Bingo Bang Bang, but they might be able to kill that easily with like a Twin Bolt or something. But we're going to do that. They go Logos. Ah, Twin Bolt. Called it. Dang it. Twin Bolt, Tau Tau. Wah, wah, wah. And a babbling bibliophile. And now I don't have a way to kill it. I could go disc, but I don't want to do that. So we're going to go first blood. Oh yeah, Bramo. I forgot about Bramo. Bramo, Bramo. Okay, we did draw 2 more Brobnar here. We have a Icky Choo Choo Choo. So probably makes sense just to keep going Brobnar here. Even if they wipe my board, it might still make sense to go Brobnar here. They go Dis. Soul Keeper on Bramo, 3 Fates. They do wipe my board, and they exhume Babbling Bibliophile. Well, I could kill it, but I think we keep going Brobnar here. Okay, but the 3 Fates is gone, so that's... Okay, they have the Axiom, the Collar of Subordination. I gotta remember the Collar, because that could destroy me. Oh, the Babbly Bibliophile is going to town. They're already at check. Well, we have to get rid of their board now. So, I guess we do that. This is not a good start. Not a good start. We did get into the fray with Lolup. If they survive. Yurt Cold Week might be okay too, to get rid of like a Knuckles Bolton. But I'd rather go Brobnar here if my board survives. But they're going Saurian. I doubt they would Axiom with only 2 creatures on the board. They go Odak. They go Tribute. What else did I got? Phalanx Strike. Okay. I'm alright with that. They repeated it? To do damage. Do they have Misery Exploit? Festering Touch? Why do they want to do damage there? I don't know. We'll go Brobnar again though. Into the fray, Lolup. Screech Bomb. Fight there. Reap and Reap. So we get to check. And we finally got a rig lottery. Okay, so that could be good. They go back into this. Poltergeist to Screech Bomb, and unfortunately, is that better than getting rid of my Grump Buggy? Probably. They exhume the Ed-Eye. And here comes the Infernus. What do they get? They could get First Blood, Gungoozle, and Pain Reaction. And they're almost at check again already. With still more cards to play. Let's see if I forge 1 key. Let's see, they have 3 cards in archive, so I really gotta get rid of that Eddie. I could do it with the Cold Week. Let's hope they don't get to check. Come on. They do the Unlock Gateway and the Pain Reaction. They do Buzzle, and that's it. Okay, they didn't get to check. So let's Cold Week here. I don't get to check that way. But I could Cold Week and then Yerk the Bolton. Or I could Lull up it and Reap with Foozle and get the check. And then set up my shadows. They've had 2 exhumes. They played the Eddie twice. Played the Infernus. Or have they played the Eddie 3 times? I forget. What they use the other exhume for? I forget. Oh yeah, the Babbling Bibliophile. I don't want to go shadows here because I don't get to kill the Eddie. So it's either Brobnar or Dis. I think we go Dis. So we get through to more of our cards and get rid of that Knuckles Bolton, which is useless. We drew 2 more Dis. Oh, they wanted the damage because of the Anomaly Exploiter. Okay. Okay. I'm on top of it finally. Knuckles Bolton is 9 effective power, mage. Who are they going to kill? Fuzel, probably? There comes the other Eddie. Yep, they got rid of Fuzel. And they're back at check. So we'll go back into Dis here. Cold a week of Eddie. Schuler to steal 1. And what does Yerk do? Kill Buzzle? Reap? I think Reap. Okay, now we have 6 shadows. Unfortunately, we don't have Life for a Life with Brend, and we can't really play Brend because they have Caller of Subordination, which they haven't played yet. And they've gone through almost their whole deck. So that's a problem. We can miasma them. We can miasma them. I'm scared about them stealing my Brend. And let's see, with my rig lottery, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, they played all 3 Exhumes now, though, right? No, just 2. They've played both Eddies, but they have 1 more Exhume. Oh, here comes the Infernus. What are they going to get? Cold of Weeks, Gun Goozle, First Blood. Or are they going to go non-pip? Caller is brutal. You know, we might even hold on to... We're going to do our rig lottery and see what we discard with that. And that will make the decision on whether we Brend or not. First Blood and Gun Goozle. Okay. Oh, they're frickin' Exhumes. I knew it. Okay, so my key cost is 11. I think that's okay here. Except I'll get the check. I don't want to get to check. Ugh. Oh, hey, I can kill the Eddie with a Sucker Punch and Whistling Darts. Okay, perfect. So, we're good here. Shadows. Sucker Punch, Eddie. Do we rig lottery first? We'll only discard 3 of theirs, unfortunately. We didn't discard any of our shadows. What did we discard from them? Festering Touch, Fetch Drones, and Thero Centurion? You gotta be kidding me. So they're holding Caller. So I just discarded shit from them. And, okay, so we're going to, first we will Whistling Darts, Perplexing Sophistry. They discard Hologramophone. We wanted the Caller there. We did draw Knuckles Bolton. We're going to Miasma, and we'll Knuckles Bolton. Now the good thing is we didn't discard our Life for Life, so we might be able to steal 6. Well, we're gonna give him 2 and then steal 6 next turn because we're gonna draw the Brand and the Life for the Life. Go! Ah, we drew a Brand, but not the Life for the Life. But we can play 3 Dis here, and then we'll for sure draw the Life for the Life. But we can't keep them off a check. Oh no. But we know that they can't exhume an Eddie here, right? They only have 2 Eddies. So we're going to get a key, right? I think so. I think all their Ember Control tricks are gone. Oh, they might be able to Cutthroat Research me, and we might have only seen 1 of those. Oh, they're going Disso. Okay. Oh yeah, we saw both Cutthroat. Okay. Cool. If I hit the color off the sophistry, that would have been sweet. Not finished with you. Uh-oh, it's all coming back. No, all the eddies, all... Well, actually, they could have fought their Infernus into me and then brought those back too. Okay, we still got some stuff we can do. The question is what they do with their board here. Yeah, both eddies, as expected. The question is what do they do with their board here? No, they stole my Schuler. They reap. So, Charette, I can get him off 6, so I can't stop him. Shit. Oh, except now I can go Miasma here. Oh yeah, now I can go Miasma. Play my Brens, and then life for life. Because they already collared. Yeah. They'll still definitely get 2 keys. Okay, shadows we go. They can eddy me to death next turn. But Miasma, Brend, Knuckles Bolton will fight off the eddy. Or the Buzzle, I mean. And then next turn, if they go Logos, I have Bren, and Knuckles Bolton to fight off the eddies. I like that. And now we got the life for life. Okay. Okay, we'll see what we can do here. We'll see what we can do. Let's go 68 sus. Yep, into Logos as expected. As expected. They got the eddies. With let's hope they didn't draw the twin bolt. Okay, good. There's eddy number 1. Do they hold the second eddy? Or do they make me pay? Yeah, so this will put me up to 12. Okay. Do they hold the second eddy is a question. Anomaly Exploiter takes out Lollop. Okay. They do hold the second eddy. So do I want to kill both my Brens here? Let's say I let them forge for 6. They'll be at 9 Ember. I go into this. I can kill their eddy in 1 Infernus. And I save the life for next turn? Because if I steal... I steal a bunch here, then they're just going to eddy me again next turn. And make me pay 12. So if I steal 9 here, they'll forge for 6. I'll be at 12. I mean, I could reap as well. I almost feel like it might be better to go dis here first and then shadows. The nice thing about shadows is I get to clear up more of the board. Now let's go dis here. We'll Cool the Weak on Eddie. Or actually, Yerk can kill Eddie. And then we Cool the Weak at Infernus. We still have Yerk. Well, first we want a Pandemonium. It will give him an Ember on Schuler, but that's okay. Because it's a wash. I didn't draw any more shadows. I will give him 2 back with the double brand. But I can steal 6. So they're more or less already at 4. So if they reap twice... Shit, I screwed up. I punted. They don't kill my Brens for nothing. It would still steal. They'd still steal 3. So I think I was in a lose-lose situation there. But I may have made it so I get 1 key instead of 2 keys. So I should have done the shadows play first. Probably. Now they're just trying to decide if they go and play the Eddy or not. And like only an Eddy. They could also kill the Yerk. Hopefully that's like all they drew. And hopefully they don't draw any more exhumes. Let's have all their exhumes at the bottom. Okay, they go logos. So Eddy, Anomaly, Exploiter, what else do they have? Oh, they have Twin Bolt. F me. Oh no. Okay. So we go shadows here now. Go with the Gamgee. Brand fights the Eddy. Do we even fight the Infernus here? They're gonna exhume an Eddy, not an Infernus. So we should reap. Reap. Life for a life here to kill here. Oh, we got a miasma. Guru is brutal. It is brutal. Yep. This is a hot scratch though. I ban Guru. Hot scratch is like a Guru wannabe or clone almost. Brens would still steal though. They would steal for the same amount no matter what. Okay, they go dis. Does that mean they got the exhume for the frickin' Eddy? No! So I'm gonna pay 13, or do they have double exhume? Or do they have another Infernus? They reap, and they reap. They get to check. And Festering Touch. Okay. Okay, so we're still in this. So our only way to stop them is shadows here. So we go shadows. We reap with Gamgee. Knuckles Bolton fights, and we are going to get to check. Fights Eddy. Unfortunately, our perplexing sophistry will not get off. Because we will get straight to check. Miasma, perplexing sophistry, in turn. Okay, can they get me off of one more? Because that's I can't stop them anymore. 68 sass, doing it, baby. It's at least in here versus a 87 sass. Let's go, Van X. Did they draw one more piece of Ember Control? No, they didn't have 2 Ember. They still had a bunch of Ember. And still would have stole the full 6. They did have an Exhume Eddy. That's game. Poltergeist Anomaly Exploiter to get rid of the Gamgee. Reap and reap. Oh, man. That's all I got. So we'll rig lottery. Oh, I only gained 1 ember. We'll fight Eddie, and we'll play the Knuckles Bolton. Alright, Vanex actually showed itself off very well, and we didn't even do any Grump Buggy action. But I'm happy with how Vanex played. It was in it. If they didn't draw that second Exhume, they went Exhume one turn after another, and they made me pay 13 Ember, 14 Ember for a key. So Vanex did well there. Very happy with how Vanex did there. Okay, but now now what do I go with now? What do they have left? They have Protoire of the Bookbinder's Tower. Lots of speed, lots of creatures. They have Eternal Razzle Dazzle. Yeah, that one's going to be scary. I didn't ban it, right? Right. Oh, shit. um, they have Ricardo. Okay, so kind of feel like they'll play Eternal Razzle Dazzle here, but I don't know actually. What the heck do I have again? So I have CS Russell. We have Empress. We don't want to go Empress yet, I don't think. I think it matches up pretty good against Protoire. I'm not sure if it matches up good against the others though. And Hydropod is new. It's got an animator. Not sure if we have good matchups at all here, actually. Let's see. I think I played CS Russell here. If they're gonna go Razzle Dazzle, I don't think any of my decks actually beat Razzle Dazzle. I have to go fast, but they're so fast, so I can't go faster than them. Yeah, let's go CS Russell. Okay, they went Ricardo. Oh, well, I probably picked poorly then. But we can mimicry their control the weak, so that's fun. Or their miasma. I'm not sure if I match up good against this. Okay, let's see what the matchup is here. We do have an Infernus, and we can get it back multiple times. So they do have Life Ward though. So I don't know. I think they have the advantage, but we'll have to see here. So because, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so let's see how this one goes. I have no idea. What do we wanna? I'm not even sure. What's our best starting hand here? A Drekker and a Cinder and a Snudge or something like that, or a Fidget and a Gamgee and a Rizzo. We got a Trooper. We got double Fandangle, which is great, except it's a little bit too early for that. We're gonna mulligan this. Well, we got a Fidget, but look over there, and Opportunist is a little bit early, so maybe we play the Fandangle and the Gloriana's Attendant. So how much creature control do they have? They have a decent amount. Gateway, Strange Gizmo, Bouncing Deathcore, Twin Bolt. They should be able to control my board actually pretty well with all this. They start with a Terror. That's not cool. Phase Shift Terror. Okay. Oh, I play 2 Untamed and I draw 2 more Untamed. Okay, they go Logos, Wild Wormhole, and the Valen Analyst, Mother, Titan Mechanic. Oof. Let's see, they don't have a lot of creatures, right? 14. We're gonna discard Lost in the Woods here. Oh my goodness, they got me with a ghostly hand. Youch. I was able to stop them. Ooh, but this actually is not great here. Mimicry. Oh, okay, here comes a Life Ward Gongoozle to take out the Fandangle. Do they have the control of the weak? Pit Demon. Dust Imp. Okay, no control of the weak yet. They're back up to check at 6. We can Resurgence of Fandangle. We can Mimicry something. Mimicry is not that great here, actually. Hmm. Could Gongoozle the Titan Mechanic or the Pit Demon. I'm not I'm actually going to do Amberlution here. I think it might be a bad idea, but we're doing it. Well, we made it so that their charrette did not get to go off, but we did make it so that they still got a Titan Mechanic. Hilarious. That was not ideal. So they also have a Poltergeist, a Miasma, a Twin Bolt, and a Library of Babel. We might be lucky to even get a key here, actually. This is looking really bad. Really bad. What do we need to draw into? Infernus. Okay, they go logos. So Twin Bolt and Library of Babel and use the Titan Mechanic. They can get to check again. Do they use the Life Ward here? Probably. They do. Okay. Shucks. I mean, I only have 2 creatures. It's not that big a deal. I would have liked to probably go Dis and play the Techno Fiend, but could go Untamed and play the. Well, now the Reclaim by Nature doesn't do anything for me. They have Strange Gizmo, Library of Babel. They will play Library of Babel this turn. They get to check, and I can't stop them except with potentially Mindfire. This Grim Reminder is useless. Mindfire the Control the Weak. Yeah, we did it. And discard 2 cards. Yeah, this is still looking really bad. Really bad. And that's the problem with drawing decks. Bringing decks that don't have any efficiency is clunky draws. Clunky draws. Okay, they go into Disc. Poltergeist and Library of Babel. So they're at check. Charrette takes out the Fandango, which makes sense. Control the Weak into Untame so that they easily get the key. Finally got our Infernus. And some decent stuff in Shadows. Bait and Switch to steal Chew Amber. Nerve Blast to steal another. Carla Phantom. Bullet Eye. And Miasma to get the check. So they still have another Control the Weak. but I can't even get to check here. So I think I'm going to be zeroed out on this one. Control the weak and ghostly hand to get him down 3 ember. We have all shadows in our hand. But I actually don't think it'll matter. I don't think we can stop them. And they'll probably get the check. But if they don't, we'll see. I guess they got to get 5. Or 4 and a control the weak. But they have the charrette. How much more discs? Oh, they still have a lot of discs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I purged 1, 8, 9. They still have 3 discs. Okay, they have 12 cards left. So on average, they have 1.5 discards right now. Okay, they go back into shadows. Imperial Trader. So they get to see that I have all shadows. Oh, do they have the skeleton key to steal one with Carlo too? That would be very sad. I'll be super lucky if I get 1 key here. Mac the knife. Could Reap, play that, steal 1. Okay, they didn't have the skeleton key. We go shadows. Play out Reckless Rizzo. Gamgee with an Ember bonus. Okay, so who do we want to mug and who do we want to lights out? We want to mug Carlo Phantom. We want to mug. Okay, let's see. How much shadows do they have left? They already. Oh, they have another Relentless Whispers? Or 2 Relentless? Oh, we haven't seen any Relentless Whispers. So they still have 2 Relentless Whispers coming. Oofda. Oofda. Yeah, that's going to wreck me. So, that means we want to also mug the Bullet Eye. Lights out here. Oh, I should have Perplexing Sophistry before lights out. Okay, but the 2 Relentless Whispers isn't enough to stop me. So maybe I get 1 key? They go Dis. They can control the weak here. They Reap. Gateway. The Terror. Control the weak. And yep, that's it. I did get a key, but that's it. Okay, that was a beatdown. So, CS Russell not performing. Van X was performing. So now do we go Hydropod or Empress? They're going to think that I go Empress because I saved it, but will I? We got Eternal Razzle Dazzle, which I don't match up good against, and then Pro Tour, which I might match up okay against. So Eternal Razzle Dazzle, let's play that out. Let's say, so they have triple memory chip. I mean, with all their Exhumes, Infernus, EE, Eddies, and memory chips, like I got no chance. I think with either of my decks. I guess with the with Hydropod, I might be able to get a quick key or two. They can infernus my fertility chant though. I have double red penny there. I have autoencoder, so I do have some speed there. If I get it early, which I might not. And I have an animator. Barely anything that I could actually use to kill one of their artifacts with animator though. I'd have to have an infomorph or Terato out, or a Chronos out. Use animator and then attack into it. Probably not happening. Empress is a little bit faster than it looks. However, I think Empress is still the way to go. They're still gonna destroy me, but hopefully not as bad. Okay. And yeah, they went internal razzle dazzle as expected. Yeah, that's gonna be a rough matchup no matter what. Empress versus Eternal Razzle Dazzle. This is not a good start, so we're gonna mulligan. That's not a good start either. Let's see, how many? We have 13 creatures. What an awful start. Awful start. Do they mulligan? They have 7. They're thinking about it. Yeah, maybe I need to save, if they ban Researcher, maybe I do need to save Chair. I think that gives me more flexibility with whatever other one that they ban, because Chair can also high roll with Gangernaut. I'm really thinking on this mulligan. Must be a tough decision. Let's see, I can mark a Dism sometime when I get lucky. Double lights out to start with is awful. Okay, they do mulligan. Memory chip. We go double lights out, which sucks. They go Logos again. Memory chip to archive. It begins. It begins. If they get an Eddie right away, we're really just screwed. We could gateway it and then infernus it. Let's hope they have both Eddies. Play both Eddies. That'd be perfect. I'll take the 3 chains to get rid of them. So that might be a good... There's one Eddie. Play the other one. I dare ya. Only one Eddie. Okay, we'll go Untamed. Savage Clash, Key Frog, Ghost Talk. So they're definitely going to have a giant EE on the fringes steel play. Tribune, Pompous, and Ludo. What can they do with that? They have a Clipping and Ideal. Double Imperial Scutum. Go Shadows here, Penserator, Secret Needle. Oh, Library of the Damned as well. Orbit of Invidious and Key to Dis. Wow. They have nothing in their discard? We're going to hold on to our Gateway and our Infernus. Go back in the Saurian, which is not great. Oh, there's the Imperial Scutum that comes down. Reader Gallum. Discard Axiom. Reap. Reap. Well, I could mark him here. I only get to purge one Eddy. Markham, Gateway, and Furnace is not a bad play. We'll purge the Eddy and the Reader Gallum and ensure. So hopefully that stops them. They go Saurian. Yeah, they don't have any more Ember. They play Triumph for, or they Ember Control. So we do get a free key there. So we go Untamed here. We're gonna play Ghost Hawk here. Reap with Infernus. Mercy here. Dark Fairy here to do 1 damage to Infernus, and then we'll play Cephaloist here and Inchurn. Oh man, we needed that Lumilu last turn because we have, I guess, never mind, we only have 1 beast on the board. But Reaping for 4 would be really good, actually. They could Key to Dis me here, though. And there's no reason for them not to. So they go Logos, Memory Chip, Hologramophone, Information Exchange to steal 1, and double more Memory Chip. And do they do it? Yeah, there's a Key to Dis. We'll go Shadows here, Mutant Cut Purse. Look over there, damage here, do 2 damage there, and then Seeker Needle. So steal 1. Okay, we finally got a red penny. Finally. We need to cycle these red pennies. They're going to get us with a huge EE play. So we need to just keep cycling these red pennies non-stop. They go Saurian. Do they have a Odoak? Okay, they don't. Brooded on, Phalanx Strike, and another Phalanx Strike, and a third Phalanx Strike. So they get to check. That's fine. We're just going to keep going value here and get to check ourselves. So do they pull their EE play yet? They go dis. They pull their archives. There's the EE play. They play EE. They discard Buzzle to steal. They purge my Infernus. Let's see. They can purge Market Dis. There it goes. They discard Binding Irons. They discard Exhume. Purge Waking Nightmare probably. Or will they purge like their Buzzle or Binding Irons? They purge Buzzle. Okay. So there's 3. They probably have at least 5 or 6 to steal here, probably. I'm guessing. They discard their second Exhume. Maybe they were thinking about if they wanted to hold that for when they get their other Eddy. Then they purge Waking Nightmare. They play Infernus. What are they going to get? Double Lights Out? Yep. No, Keyfrog and Cephaloist. Okay. And then Library of the Damned. Okay, so that actually wasn't that bad. We're going to go back into Shadows here. Seeker Needle to take out EE. They have 3 Exhumes. They only got rid of 2 of them, so they can Exhume their Infernus. That sucks. Finishing below. It doesn't really matter here. It's all the same. So we get back to check. They probably have their second Eddy here. They go logos. They archive frickin' 3. And then they probably have their Eddy, right? Oh, they have Igor. So if they don't have it now, they have it. They definitely have it now. They discard an Exhume and a Hologramophone to get their Eddy. Okay, this is perfect, because I can get rid of their Igor and Eddy. Hapsis. Oh, they get the ward it all. Or they get the ward Eddy. Fuck. That's a problem. I think we still go Shadows or Untamed here, though. I hate to force him back into logos. I guess with this, we can at least get rid of their Hapsis. It's not a bad play. I like that. I like that. Okay, now they're redrawing. Now they're going to just keep being able to steal a bunch. Just cycling all their crap, unfortunately. They go Saurian here. Pompidus. They have the 2 Scutums left, I think. Dang, I wish I drew that Savage Clash. They Phalanx Strike itself, Exalt itself. They play the Ludo. They got the Calyptigan Ideal back? You gotta be kidding me. Well, I could implode it so that they don't get a free key. Okay. We pretty much probably have to go untame this next turn, but I'm not sure. We'll see what they do. Having Spike Trap out there will actually be really good to protect against their other Eddy. They go Logos, they can hologramophone it. What else do they have? Plus they get the archives to set up their next EE play. Which unfortunately I have no way to like fight them with. And crap. I won't be able to. Okay, they didn't get the check. That's huge. Not sure if playing the Fangtooth Cavern there was smart. I think it is. Should I held my Infernus until I could purge or EE? That might have been the smarter play. Because they still have a lot of discs that they can purge. And unfortunately, I hope they don't have their Infernus because I am one a card away from flipping, and I really need to flip. Although, I also want to go untamed here this next turn. But they have to deal with this board, because I could reap for 3, I can fight for 2, so I can get 5 Ember with just Lumilu and Eldespair. So they gotta deal with that. Whenever they go disc next, it's gonna be brutal for me. I know that much. They say, but they have access to 14 cards via archive and hand, so it's not like they're that worried. They can definitely do some good stuff here. I think, honestly, even though we have 10 Ember, we killed Eddy. They still have the big steel play coming up. I think the best we can hope for here is 2 keys. I mean, I can get to 2 keys worth of Ember this next turn, but roughly half of that goes away with the EE. They do go Dis. Key to Dis. Exhume. What are they exhuming? Igor? Are they hunting for something? They have 5 in their draw? So they don't have EE. They're going to exhume Igor to hunt for EE? I don't know what they're doing. But they're not discarding stuff. They exhume Tribune Pompidus. Okay. Oh no, they had the Infernus. That's no good for me. What are they gonna get here? We got kind of lots of good options. Finishing blow and lights out. Yeah, that's pretty good. Library of the Dam to archive a card. And that's it. Okay, so now it's time. Wow. Choices, choices. I can't kill the Eddie in shadows, so I think we go untamed here, even though that leaves all my discs open to Eating. How much do they have in their discard? They only have one? Okay, we gotta do some counting here. So out of 12 discs, they have 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess they could fight with the Infernus, but they have to discard, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, they could potentially still steal 5. Yeah, that's really bad. Well, we gotta get rid of that Eddie, no matter what. What's their exhume situation look like? They've only played one. So they're gonna keep on exhuming Eddie all day long. So we'll go untamed here. We'll reap with Lumilu for 3 Ember. Eldest Bear will fight Eddie. And Flumph will fight Prefectus Ludo? Or will we reap here? Okay, so we know they can. So if they pull their archives to steal a bunch, then they don't. When they exhume the Eddie, it doesn't make me pay as much. Or they can exhume it and stop the key. But then, yeah, I guess they can just keep holding on to exhumes. Dang, I wish I had the spike trap out. They do go dis, yeah. I think they're just gonna exhume the Eddie here. They play the EE, but they don't. And they play the exhume for the Eddie. Yep. So they stop me there. And that's it. Okay. Shit, why don't I just go untamed? We can get rid of the EE and the Eddie. Stealing doesn't really help us here, so yeah. I'm guessing they still have another exhume. Which they could bring back the Eddie again. Go dis again. Here we go. Exhume. Eddie. And they're going to be able to draw their other exhume for sure. So they have 3 exhumes. Do they have all of them in their hand? They can just keep playing Eddie nonstop no matter what? Use the library to keep on archiving. Okay. Should we shuffle our deck here? We could go dis and use the Eldest Bear to fight it. Do we want the red pennies? We want the spike trap out. I should have done this last turn. I just wasn't thinking. What did I purge? I purged a Hapsis. Oh man. Purging a Hapsis had to be the worst choice. So now they can just keep cycling their hand non-stop. So is there any way for me to get a second key? Well, there's a limit to how many they're going to archive, right? So there's a point where I can at least forge my second key for like 20 Ember. Or more than that, like 24 Ember or something. No, I guess they can't get up that high. 21 Ember? 22 Ember? There goes the Infernus. They have to get their own stuff now, though. Nope, they just get my M Spectre. Aw, I can't purge more of their stuff. Okay, what are my options here? Could go dis again. I don't play any cards, which is fine for my discard, actually. I can either reap here or use an action. With my Cinder, I could fight. Make him draw more in Furnace. Stealing Chew doesn't really buy me anything. I guess it gets me to check, and they can't stop it? That might be worth something. Let's see. They drew 4 cards. So 2 out of 4, and I forget how many Exhume were in the discard. Well, we'll do disc again. Okay, they can still stop me with Eddie. One more time. No, maybe a couple more times, because they can Library of the Damned. Oh, actually, that will be exactly enough that I'd forge for 21, I think. This is a crazy in-game state here. Oh, they finally did the key to dis. Exhume the Eddie. Exhume the Infernus. To get what? Not my stuff. Oh, I guess I will get some of my stuff. That's fine. They could have stopped me if they got their exhumes. Oh, they exhume again. The Trimbubopidus. They wanted to get to check finally. All 3 exhumes are gone. With a Fangtooth, I can kill the Eddie, actually. But they redrew him anyway. Okay. So, we'll finally go Shadows here. Now, what's the play here? Do I play an Eddie? Or a Red Penny, and then I think I just Seeker Needle it and I hold the other one? They're gonna exhume at least a few more times? Just for the Ember? So even if I steal another, it doesn't matter? But we'll do this to kill the Eddie. We redrew the Red Penny. Interesting. Okay, this just got interesting actually. If they only redrew 2, or no, 1 of their exhumes, dang. Yeah, I can only get them off 2, so They would have only had to draw one of their exhumes. It's not going to happen. I would be able to get the check too. Dang. Dang. Okay, let's hope 2 exhumes are in their draw pile. Oh, they went logos. Which makes them archive 3. Information exchange to steal 2. Play an Igor to get the Eddie? No. I think I have to spike trap here. I redrew Run Brad Penny, but it's not going to be enough. It's not going to be enough. I go logos to play the Eddie. That's interesting. Oh, and the information exchange. Nice. Very nice. Good game, well played. He pretty much had me in the lockdown at the end there anyway. There was no way that I would have had to gain another 20 Ember. Well then. Yep. So yeah. Um 2 of my decks did fine, Van X and Empress. They did great. They did fine. CS Russell really sucked though. So yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to be a little bit tentative for playing that in the future. Always interesting trying out some new decks. And Shaka obviously has really challenging decks as well. That can just give you situations that you're not used to, especially with all the exhuming, archiving, you know, 2/3 of your deck almost. Being able, he would have just been able to cycle information exchange and Eddie nonstop there. Um, Alrighty. Well, that was first week of NKFL. Let's see, what do we have coming up? I don't even know who I'm playing next. Let's see, do I even have NKFL somewhere here? No, I don't. NKFL season 21? I don't even have it. Huh. Well, I will have to look that up. Pins. Ah, there we go. There we go. That's not good if I haven't even looked this up. Okay, what do we got coming up? Next up we have Stoico. Okay. I'm not sure what deck Stoico has. Let's take a quick look so we can at least start to think about it during the week, even if we don't actually test or anything. But Because who's got time for that? Okay, we get 2 worlds collide, 3 mass mutations, and a coda. We have four dis. Okay, so J Biggs, Pescadora de la Galleria del Velo. Book of LAQ, Peace Accord Transporter Platform, Kirby, Tribute, Eddie, Mimic Gel. Okay. Distingua W. Jones, Double Kirby, Platform, Quixel Stone with 13 creatures, 9 Ember. 20 speed though. Double Wild Wormhole, Double Tau Tau, Code Monkey, Daughter Eddie, Graft, Triple Spiral. Okay, that's pretty cool. Oh wow. Atormentadora Kylie. 20 Ember. Only 13 creatures. Lethologica, Helling Pit, Eclectic Inquiry, Double Infernus, Marketus, Stirring Grave, Essence Scale. Okay. We have Donovan El Poderoso, Double Control the Weak, Hysteria, Dust Imp, Ember Imp, Double Relentless Whispers, Double Pawn Sacrifice, Bait and Switch, Double Hunting Witch, Double Full Moon, Flaxia, Dust Pixie, Key Charge, Lifeweb, Teliga. Oh, that's a spicy Untamed. And then we have Shra Norberg, Double Marketess, Eaton's Jar, Infernus, Guilty Heart, Redacted Autoencoder, Double Dinobot, Lethologica Nervous Siphon, Double Red Penny. That one looks pretty good. And finally, we have Aldebaran Juggler del Fonde Adero Avazado. Wow, lots of enhancements on this one. 17 overall. A Niflkong deck. Okay. Triple Faust the Great with double Amphora Captura and a Spoils of Battle? Wow. Can they make you pay anyway? I guess the Faust. Infernus with a Stirring Grave and a Markadis. That one looks really cool too. Okay, so some cool decks that we're going to see next week. All right. That's all for the stream. Thanks everybody for watching. We'll see you next week for another NKFL, another ABR, and maybe I'm not sure when we're gonna do. We might skip a fresh marks this week and hold it until next week, and then we'll have to see if we have a modeling stream coming up too. I haven't scheduled that yet, but I have some ideas. All right. So have a good day. Thanks, Stalker. Thanks for the resub again. Have a good day, have a good night, wherever you're at, and have a good one. See you later, all. Bye.